The Los Angeles Kings and Anaheim Ducks both on the outside looking in on the playoff picture, but with nothing to lose, we might see some fireworks between these two teams here tonight. Anaheim looking to clear, the Kings keep it alive. Kyle Clifford hands it off to Jeff Carter. Stick check by Corbin Holzer. Long shot is grabbed by Ryan Miller. Grant takes a peek over his shoulder, couldn't clear the puck. Iafallo picks it off. Iafallo to Kopitar. His shot altered. Bouncing puck, Iafallo ranging towards it, but Manson steers it out of trouble.
But the last few weeks since Bob Murray has taken over behind the bench.
That shot tipped in front and goes wide. Alec Martinez, drop pass, Adrian Kempe, wrist shot grabbed by Miller.
That's a good stop by Ryan Miller.
Greens to the blue line. Forbort to Doughty. A stutter step. Back to Forbort. High slot. It's Brown. He scores! Dustin Brown starts things off for LA. 1-0.
And that's just a seeing eye shot that goes right through Ryan Miller, who never reacted, never saw the puck as it was released. And just like that, the Kings take a 1-0 lead.
14 different skaters at a point. Getzlaf steals this from Quick, centering pass, they score! Daniel Sprong has tied it.
Quick did make a quick decision, he just didn't get the puck up in the air. Getzlaf, great playmaker, dishes it out front to Daniel Sprong, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
They get another turnover. Iafallo works it to Phaneuf, and on to Kopitar. Shot, knocked down by Miller, there's a penalty on the backside.
Could be in the middle of everything.
Cross ice pass, Clifford gets by his man, and Clifford walks in, he scores! Kyle Clifford got by Holzer and stuffed it through to make it 2-1 LA.
This is just a great pass in the neutral zone that sends Kyle Clifford in alone. Watch him tuck it in, change the shooting angle just a little bit, and it goes right between the arm and the body of Ryan Miller.
Sent in by Max Jones. He receives a shoulder from one of the newcomers for the LA Kings, Matt Roy, the rookie. Turned over, Jones gets to the loose puck, bounces one towards goal, and quick alert to that to cover.
Clean shots at Jonathan Quick. The Kings look like the quicker, more determined team.
Adrian Kempe slides the puck onside, great pass, Grundstrom, what a goal! He's 2 for 2. Scored in his debut yesterday, and he makes it 3-1 here today.
Yeah, he's been a big factor in this opening period.
Kopitar to Brown, that shot blocked. Grant got in the way. Kopitar gathers Doughty, fakes, Kovalchuk fires, saved by Miller, flashing the leather.
Well, that's a good stop by Ryan Miller. That puck appeared to be ticketed for the top corner. Good stop by Ryan Miller.
Back to Doughty as he walks the line. Kopitar eases his way through. Kovalchuk denied by Miller.
Boy, and that hits the outside of the net. He had half a net to shoot at. And boy, Anaheim very, very fortunate. Kovalchuk disappointed when he gets back to the bench.
Ritchie goes after it. He and Roy come together. Adrian Kempe starts through center. Kempe slings it out wide to Foley, shoots off the stick of Henrique. Didn't have all of that shot. Handles the puck. Paul Ledoux out wide. Trevor Lewis asks for it. Back to Ledoux. Waits. Shoots from a sharp angle. Loose puck. Miller is on top of it for a stoppage.
I'm not sure that he realized that it seemed to be stuck in his equipment there. There you see Carter and Clifford sniffing around for the rebound that never materialized. Great look from the overhead camera. You see that puck was loose for a split second.
Trouble just exiting their zone here. Terry nearly got clobbered by Curtis McDermott. Outlet pass. Here's Kovalchuk onside. He fires into the glove of Miller, and he hangs on.
This is amazing. Ryan Miller just holds the left hand up, and Ilya Kovalchuk ripped it right into the hand.
Looking for a lane, nearly stripped by Rowney. He keeps it alive with time ticking away on the power play. Kempe to Carter, turned away by Miller. Loose puck, side of the net. Couldn't be collected by the Kings. Into the zone. Pass just in front of Max Jones. He circles the net, tracked by Dion Phaneuf. Jones trying to clear some space. Megna now, wrist shot into the catching net of Jonathan Quick. Through traffic, Brown shooting off of Miller to the far boards. Doughty collects. Kopitar in behind. Centers. Brown denied by Miller. Pretty casual save at the side of the goal. The Ducks couldn't make much of it. There's Adrian Kempe off the outlet pass. Kempe down the right side, applies the brakes, feeds to Foley, fan the shot, Grundstrom near the front, and Miller shuts it down, preventing any further opportunities. As Getzlaf centers intended for Jones, got popped away. Sprong after it, but he'll have to track it down to neutral ice. Here's Carter for the Kings, out wide to Martinez, drop pass but up. A shot is put on the goal, but Miller handles that. Silfverberg with room in the corner. Silfverberg sends it to the blue line. Rotated around, Holzer, wrist shot, bounces through to Quick, and then clean wide off of Raquel. Yeah. Raquel drags it to the front, and that goes through the blue paint.
A rebound that time for Jonathan Quick on a low shot that he couldn't get the catching glove on.
Follow turned around, nearly turned it over. Eventually it is held by Manson of the blue line. Raquel through the middle, Getzlaf, long toss is gathered by Quick.
And that's what I'm talking about, funneling pucks towards the net.
Chopped at by Henrique, collected by Terry. Fowler again, one-timer, Raquel, saved by Quick.
A couple of one-timers for Rickard Raquel. Not too long ago, that would have been considered the Ducks' second power play unit, but this group of five has caught fire.
Enough handles the puck and hands it off to Ledoux. Kings restart. Brown enters the zone with Kopitar. He's canceled along the wall. Brown turns, shoots, blocked in front. Iafallo had it caught in his skates, and it pops free to the near boards from nearby.
And you can see LA kind of backing off, clogging up that neutral zone.
Shore over the line. Ritchie, sharp angle shot turned away by Quick.
Stays on the defensive side of the Ducks center. Whenever Anaheim is trying to break the puck out of their own end, they're protecting the middle of the ice. Good discipline from their center.
Ooh, that rippled the side of the goal. Fans thought that it had went in. The shot from Larson was tipped and then hit the side of the goal.
Trying to go up and under the bar. The book on Jonathan Quick is everyone knows he's a butterfly goaltender, and he's down early.
That shot from the line bounces in front. Quick covers. Terry tries to enter. Grundstrom gets a piece of him. And Toffoli walks it in. Waits, shoots, saved by Miller. Corey Perry driving to the front of the goal. Loose puck gets put wide as Silfverberg picks it up behind the net. Silfverberg turns, shoots, scores!
But Silfverberg's going to walk out of the corner here. He doesn't have much to complain about there, as he's got lots of time to take a step. May have deflected off of the stick of Dion Phaneuf before it goes over the glove of Jonathan Quick.
Dumped in. Larson gets the puck behind the goal, fed it off of a King behind the net. That shot trickles its way through to be covered by Miller. Here's Troy Terry waiting, entering, losing the puck. Silfverberg arrives, creeps in, uses the wall, Getzlaf, delays, shuffles it across. Fowler, shot grabbed by Quick.
That's a big stop by Jonathan Quick.
Scrum on the draw. Kings try to cover the puck. It skirts free, and that'll do it. The LA Kings, who had lost 13 of 14 entering the day, hang on to defeat their rivals, the Anaheim Ducks. Carl Grundstrom, goals in back-to-back games to start his NHL career. And the Kings, with Grundstrom eventually being credited with the game winner, hang on for a 3-2 win.